So I have one final question for you, which jumps kind of into your project management. I know you were the director of legal project management at Baker McKenzie, and you're a Lean Six Sigma, I think you said?
Yes, Lean Six Sigma.
So I know many of the big firms are incorporating some sort of legal project management, but how do you think smaller firms can also benefit from that? Like and how would a paralegal maybe at a small firm, because they have more autonomy and they have, closer contacts with the partners, how would a paralegal get that going in their firm if their firm is not incorporating any project management?
So all projects are managed. The only question is whether they're managed well. And legal project management is just applying the discipline of project management to legal work. There is no great mystery to it. And so it's about acquiring the discipline and then acquiring the tools and applying both to legal work. And some of the best legal project managers that I hired had started as paralegals, and paralegals do an enormous amount of project management. It's simply a question of whether or not they're good at it and whether or not the firm allows them to be good at it. The most successful project managers are the ones that get listened to. That is, they have the ear of who's ever leading the matter, leading the project. That person lets them do what needs to be done from an organizational perspective. And part of that is having their back when they have to ask other people to do things. And so a paralegal or a legal project manager talking to a senior associate is in a very different position if that senior associate knows that in this instance, the LPM or paralegal is speaking on behalf of the partner, that the partner has empowered them and entrusted them, and that if the senior associate or mid-level or junior doesn't get with the program, that's going to be a problem between them and the partner. And so it's that empowerment piece that is so important, again, along with having the actual discipline, skills, and tooling. You can start without any of the tooling. People can start in Excel and Outlook and Teams and Planner and lots of things that are pretty widely available. They don't have to have specific project management tools to do project management.
That was the next question I was going to ask, because I have a project management 1-hour webinar, and it's really just taking some of the basic project management principles and showing paralegals how they can incorporate those into their everyday projects. Because so years ago, I took the CAPM, the prep course, and then just never sat for the exam. And it was hard. The course was really hard. And I came from it with a background in construction litigation. And so, I wonder, would it be worth it for paralegals to take a project management, like the full PMI course, or is that too much?
So I'm gonna speak out of both sides of my mouth.
Okay.
I don't think they need to go the full way in order to acquire the necessary project management skills. That said, the credentials do matter in our space, and people pay attention to them. The fact that I'm a Lean Six Sigma black belt has helped me gain credibility with a lot of different audiences. Frankly, I think I could have learned much of what I needed different ways. I didn't have to go through the formal course in order to acquire the knowledge and skills, and yet the credential did help. So do they need to do it to get the knowledge and skills? No. Could it long-term help them? Yes. It could, for example, help them get a legal project manager role at a firm, which are becoming more prevalent. And there's more of those roles than there are trained legal project managers. And so if you're a paralegal with a PMI certificate or Prince 2 or go down the list, that opens up another professional avenue for you, especially if the organization and management is what you like to do. Different people enjoy different areas of the job. And for those who enjoy the organizational piece of it, they should consider getting certified and going the LPM route. It will help them get paralegal jobs at places that don't have project managers, or it will help them get a project manager job at places that do.
I like that advice.
Yeah, I know it's the classic lawyer, it depends, but a lot of things often depend. It depends on whether the people are just interested in gaining the knowledge and skills, or if they want to improve their resume and increase their optionality from an employment perspective.
Yeah, I think back to my paralegal manager days, and I would definitely probably look more to somebody who had at least the skill of project management, if not the credentials, because it's a good skill to have in the legal industry.
Yeah, and what the credential says, like so many credentials, is I have the discipline to do what needs to be done to get this piece of paper. And so I'm not just claiming to know things, like I have put in the time and the work, because anyone can put project management among their skills the same way anyone can say they're skilled at Excel.